Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, obviously you guys may or may not have seen the fact that Cinder did just come back both on Twitch and YouTube. And surprisingly, it went way more smoother than I ever would have expected, with her popping up over like 13,000 views just on Twitch alone, while also multi-streaming over on YouTube that actually had a few thousand views pop up as well. And on top of that too, there has been fan art everywhere. She got like a dog and a lot of various things that are seemingly going good. Now, I want to go and kind of talk about it / I guess give the initial reactions on it, because it seems like overwhelmingly a lot of people are kind of okay with it. A lot of people calling out folks being like, hey, like, it's time to move on. She did go and address things, and at the end of the day, it should be okay for her to go and stream. And that does kind of seem like that's the overall group mentality. A lot of people had a chance to go through the actual Google Doc itself, as we've been covering this channel. We made like 15 videos on this topic. This was crazy. I don't know. I've been hyper fixated on this stuff, and I cannot wait to take like 1 or 2 days where I just don't look at Twitter, because it's been a lot. So I do appreciate all everyone who's just been brand new subscribers on this random Cinder saga. And of course, if I ever make more VTuber content, would love to have you guys here, because I do obviously I'm a little gossiper. I kind of like this stuff, but I'm going to hope my best to try to be like a good content creator and not be horrible. I've done a lot of stuff on my main YouTube, and of course I've been on Twitch for like 13 years. So I don't know. Anyway, we have a lot of stuff to go talk about. And of course, if you guys haven't subscribed or checked out that giveaway, we have one going on for the main channel. So I figured might as well link it down below, and let's dive on in. So as you probably went and mentioned, number one, they had a crazy return stream. Get a little shout over here to the Pyro Pup person who was just covering everything. They broke the hype train record for the channel. They had a level 47 hype train. If you guys aren't the most familiar, which I think most of you guys are, like VTubers or VTuber watchers, maybe just randomly here, that just basically means that they hit multiple different tiered goals of like subs and bits and people resubscribing on the channel. And typically it is like thousands of dollars. And of course as well, if you can go and pull something like 13,000 views, this is slightly inaccurate. If you guys can kind of go and see the peak over here was 13,777 views with around 10,000 average in 2.5 hour stream. Now this will taper off. They haven't had a chance to go and stream in many months. And of course, there's such a big polarizing opinion, a lot of hyperfixation on the VTubing community. So obviously there's gonna be a big attention when she comes back. The bigger interesting stuff that I would love to go cover in the future, so if you guys would want to subscribe, you guys can, I want to go and kind of see the post effects. Like this entire thing has almost been like a psychological like evaluation of the VTubing world, because I'm a flesh guy. Like I'm a flesh tuber. Things that happen in like the normal world of like what's going on like Shroud or Ninja or like Jason the Ween is completely different than what happens in the VTubing world. It's just a lot more women on the VTubing end, a little bit more on the parasocial end. No offense, I made like 15 videos, I'm a part of it as well. And it just is a different dynamic. So I'll be curious to see just how the longevity for this will go, or as well if any of the other bigger content creators involved, such as Shy Lily Bow or Silverveil, not that they have to, if they ever will, respond, and how that might go be different. But obviously, like, she also got a dog. I gotta be honest, if you hate her or not, you like her or not, you're gonna watch her or not, the dog's kind of cute. I mean, you gotta be honest, the dog's actually pretty cute. I like the dog. Like the dogs, I would give that dog pets. I'm just saying. As you guys know from maybe my overall opinion, I'm kind of neutral. I think there was wrongs everywhere on Cinder, Shy Lily, especially Nanolith, Silverveil and Bow, mostly chill, you know, at the end of the day. So like, it's whatever, you know, it's just a lot of it's more petty drama. And I think that's what a lot of people kind of thought. Like people are saying like, I'm glad Cinder's back. Right now, my stance is, it was a bunch of high school drama that was blown away out of proportion and portrayed worse than it actually was. Cinder is not the devil she was painted out to be. And I would agree. Like she had issues. I keep saying that she had issues, accountability, and she tried her best and stuff. And now it just is like the next few months to see if she's going to do better. That just is what it is. Like just what the world is. Obviously, if more information comes out, or if Shy Lily or someone else says something, that will kind of change the dynamic. But anyone who went through the doc, they realized like, yeah, there's a few inaccuracies and some things don't line up. And a lot of it was on Nanolith at the end of the day. All this could have been avoided just by talking to each other from the very beginning. Communication, accountability is the two biggest things, and sometimes it can be, once it kind of goes public, you might have to respond and make it public, but still. Everyone involved didn't make mistakes. I agree and just wish for everyone to be able to move on. Very solid take, a lot of people agree. And also other people are saying some people's livelihoods and dreams shouldn't be destroyed because of a mistake. Partially, I mean, if the mistake's big enough, yes. Was Cinder's mistake that big? We've been discussing. Not really, but like if people get soured by her or don't like her by it, it makes sense. Like I understand. If you don't want to watch her, that's fine. I don't care. Like I just do whatever makes you happy. Like it's okay. It's fine. You know, I don't know. People have different experiences. It's fine. I'm tired of Google Docs from any site. I agree. I'm tired of witch hunts on any site. I agree. Although I'm a little bit of a gossip channel at this point for the last few weeks. maybe we kind of like the gossip in the Google Docs. I don't really like it because then people get sad or like, it's just, I don't like the negativity. I like to more showcase the positivity. And that's like what I'd want to like have in this community. If I have ever a chance to get you guys to subscribe and like, I actually make this stuff. I've seen some people who turn very toxic or very grifty just for views and attention. I don't know, like it's not really my cup of tea. It does work, but like, I don't know. I'd rather have it be more like loosey-goosey. This has been high intense. I kind of like actually pay attention to what I have to say stuff. Like it's a little scary at the end of the day versus like making like PlayStation sucks or this video game could be better type vibe, These are real people. It doesn't mean you have to support them. It doesn't mean you forget. Very much agree on this take too as well. And I'll see some people are saying you may just have to want to move on at the end of the day. It's not the biggest deal. But yeah, this is crazy. Even Powder herself gave like these big comments being like, hey, after all of this time and all this organization, it's just a lot, like they were never a dedicated Cinder viewer, myself included. But I did kind of see that there was a little bit of like a weird, like kind of flux, limbo. And that doesn't go and absolve Cinder like I keep saying. People are still upset with Cinder. Well, there was a lot of community support. Like we saw fan art everywhere. Like there's been artists. I've been seeing so many like cute pictures, and these are cute. Like this, shout out to these artists. But this is like skill on top of that. But like, this was no offense if this person ever sees this. This is a little parasocial, man. But it is meaningful. It's nice. Like I don't want to go and knock on someone being, nice about this. If someone made this for me in my own Twitch community, maybe it's because I'm a man. I don't know. Maybe it's a VTuber distinction. I probably would be like, are you okay? Like, you need a hug. Like, is everything fine? This was a very dramatic, like, as we all go there together with dramatic music in the background. I'm not sure if I can really play from copyright. I humbly ask, don't let us worry like that again. This is a little parasocial. Maybe VTubing world's different. As a normal Flash tuber guy, the community is slightly different. Yeah. But it's still nice. The message is nice. Like, if it's a meaningful community for them and they really enjoyed Sinder's stuff, who am I to go blame? Just please no one make any videos like this for me saying how much you miss me, and then I think it'll be good. But either way, like, you could appreciate the idea behind it at the end of the day. But yeah, people were very supportive. There was a lot of stuff, like I said, artwork and people just making memes already and just being very happy on the YouTube comments, on the Twitter comments, on the Twitch comments. A lot of folks were supporting her. And like I said, they gave her a lot of money. A 47 hype train, especially for a channel that size, is impressive. Like that's a lot of money. And people are like, even in the comments are like excited, and like they're even being like, oh, hey, it got cool. Like you even got mentioned, stuff like this. Like, I don't know, like they did go hardcore. Like we aren't back. We never left. People freaking out and doing all this type of stuff and said that. Like people saying we're unstoppable. So, I mean, this is just the power of a community that has your back. And once again, do we think that Cinder deserves it? I don't know. At this point, like it really is, I've discussed it to death at this point. It just really seems like it's back and forth. Some people think so. People on Twitter are still calling her out and saying that they will never watch her, never want to support her comments. And if you guys want more of that follow-up, I will gladly go and do it. Why not? But at the same time, there, as you guys can see, there's a lot of the core community, which technically more matters. Like you have a lingering random person on the Twitter sphere who might make comments or judge you or whatever it might be. At the end of the day, that doesn't really affect you. Like if you could go live on Twitch and pull 12,000 views, although it will most likely taper down over time, you're probably fine. Like you could probably make a good amount of living. You will get new people over time to replace those haters, and people will eventually fall off and give up. That's how it is in the content creator sphere. You basically only cancel yourself unless you get banned on a platform or do something so heinous that you don't want to show your face ever again. Like irredeemable stuff. And as you guys can kind of see from these comments, some people are saying like it wasn't irredeemable. It was hurtful. It was bad. People like Bao and Shy Lily may never interact with her ever again. And that's just the cost that, Cinder has to deal with. But at the same time, some people, I mean, I probably would still feel really bad, but some people would just be like, whatever, I can still stream and make my own content. Who cares? Not in the bad way, just like you got to move on eventually. And it seems like people are okay with this. I really did see a lot more general people vocally supporting Cinder and watching the stream or saying they're happy they're back. Or, as we keep saying, the mutual side, where it's like, it is what it is. Like, it's been a few months. You've said your piece. Let's just let her make content. She's going to do it regardless. And what else can we really have to do to say? And I do think that really is the general broad. I mean, feel free to give your thoughts down below. But I think that is the general consensus. There was issues everywhere. She wants to stream again. She definitely will. It's now her time to go and show the accountability and growth that she hopefully has thought about and put it into action. Like, she's not going to fix all these mistakes in a week. she's going to fix all these things in a month. But maybe a year from now, she might be a more established content creator and she may have learned and maybe does things a little bit better, or maybe even be a little bit more reserved and realize, hey, I'm kind of okay just being who I am, and I don't have to be on hyper growth focus or business mind 24/7. And I think that would also be very good for the mental, not only just for her, but on every VTuber out there who may be a part of this content. But either way, VTubing is a very sketchy spot. Like, you can mess up one time and people hold you accountable forever. It's a very scary industry to get into, but it does seem like it worked out for Cinder in this situation, and I would love to hear your thoughts all down below. Like I said, subscribe if you guys enjoy the content, my thoughts, and I am very much appreciating everything else. There's quite a bit more to break down from all this stuff, and if you guys would like it, I got you guys, and if not, no worries. I had a fun time making all these videos for you all in the first place. Like I said, everything down below, like even the giveaway itself, and we'll see you guys all just whenever next, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, whatever. Okay, bye. Bye.